You though. I think I've done a warehouse raid once in my time, but of course those things don't ever really go off without a hitch. So I'd be a little cautious.
I have faith in me and Haruno to take great caution with everything. I believe we'll be fine.
He'll cup you like the left side of your cheek. He'll brush his thumb over. I'll say, I know you'll do well. I got no worries about that.
So sort of just like let out a deep sigh again and just close her eyes. Kind of like just lean into Zane's like shoulder.
He's giving you a big hug, and as just this sharing this moment of warmth. Worst case comes, you turn into a big dragon and you fly Suruna away. Hopefully above the clouds, so no one sees you.
That would work.
He's got like a big old smile, like he's enjoying the image of not necessarily you in stress having to flee, but like more like Suruna riding a big dragon.
Arn also gives like a little smile.
And he'll raise his cup of tea and he'll start sipping and he'll say, anything else, Haruno? Anything else I can do to assist you? Or Suruna?
That will be all, at least for me.
Very well. I will secure the basement for any big goodies you're able to obtain from your warehouse raid.
He'll give a nod and he'll give a gesture to Soren and then just sit on the top of his table.
I'm sure they'll want something out of it.
Though I must admit, it's quite unusual for Tortilla to leave their cargo this low security.
I don't think they're expecting anyone to run up on the island. And then the soldiers are pretty well trained, even if there's only a few in number. I think people aren't expecting a full-on attack so, like, out there in front of the harbor, you know? Because the island is about, give or take, like, 30 to 45 minutes away off the coast.
I suppose that is true, but I would expect them to have some level of security against perhaps pirates. Expect them to have some level of security against perhaps pirates.
That's true, but I guess they have to rely on the YDF for that. But, you know, truth be told, he kind of leans in. I used to work for Portola, and their cybersecurity, pretty good, but they've kind of been lax on it because their main adversary at this point have been a bunch of, well, monsters from the forest who aren't really using cybersecurity tactics or, you know, hacking or anything of the like. So they've been kind of getting soft with their cybersecurity. And I think a lot of their efforts have been focused on securing the perimeter around Edo. But that's just my theory.
I suppose there's a reasonable one.
Something that is quite impressive and it's nice to see.
Oh, I mean...
you've done a fine job indeed.
Oh, shucks, thanks, guys. It was the first positive things I've heard in a month.
Well, we'll be sure to shower you in more positive compliments when we come back.
Alright, sounds great. And, again, I'm sorry I'm not able to do much on the field. But, Eris, Sapphire, and Sakura, they can back you up if need be.
Sounds fine by me. Haruno, shall we go?
Arno will give a nod.
Alright, we'll be back soon.
He'll lean in and give you a kiss on the cheek. And then he smooches Haruno. Far out, but, this ain't no Nile. You might be surprised about how far the ocean really is when you're out there. Because at least when you're on the Nile, you can see land on both sides. But here's just nothing but the great vast. It'll be kind of scary at first, but you won't be too far from the main line, so you'll get a comfortable sight.
I'm sure I'll be fine, Patches. And Serena will kind of walk past him. Is in the go to like the harbor, like the edge of the harbor.
Yeah.
And first thing she's gonna. Oh, you
You can just drag yourself over here, because there'd be like a little bridge, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go on the boat, and I'm gonna, for 10 minutes, bond with Spirit to do that thing I talked to you about.
Yeah. We're no slouches either. We'll be coming along. We'll do what we can. But, I just gotta let you know, I'm not really good at sneaking around. And Sakura's got a bunch of vials that she can't help but bring. So, I think Saf's got you on that front. And Sapphire throws her hair back. And she says, "We're ready when you are."
Arna will nod and say, I will meet you in the ship then.
They'll nod. And Alice will. She'll hand you like a small shot of spirit. Do you drink it? Not necessarily calm your nerves, because I'm not sure how Harno's feeling right now.
Arna will drink it.
Yeah, actually, it's a nice shot. It's like almost like vodka lime. It kind of kicks your senses in for a little bit. It's not quite morning. I would say it's about like 11 a.m. But it'll keep the blood flowing.
Arna will nod and say, I will meet you in the ship then.
They'll nod, and Alice will. She'll hand you like a small shot of spirit. Do you drink it? Not necessarily calm your nerves, because I'm not sure how Harno's feeling right now.
Arna will drink it.
Yeah, actually, it's a nice shot. It's like almost like vodka lime. It kind of kicks your senses in for a little bit. It's not quite morning. I would say it's about like 11 a.m. But it'll keep the blood flowing, the draconic blood flowing.
Thank you, Lucy.
She says in draconic, "I got you, buddy." And she'll pat your back. And with that, the girls will convene. But he doesn't appear to be too preoccupied with her physical gestures.
Dude, that's crazy. She feels like some like scratches on her ankles.
She feels like the back of her head is being burned by two eyes.
She's like, okay, there's something going on around here. I'm gonna leave you to it. He goes, sounds good. And Zane kind of looks around for Bumba, because he's had this happen to him.
That's when Bumba nuzzles against his ankles.
Yeah. Bumba nuzzles with Zane. He's like, if only I could see you, buddy. And so, as you all continue to embark on your voyage, I will go ahead and now transition the map for you all. They are heavily associated with the country of Lusania, which is my setting's combined version of Portugal and Spain. Lusania is also the nationality of the Portola group. So there's a bit of a national connection going on. And Don Quixote himself is actually an alias. His real name has been obfuscated, but it has to be close to Rivera, because his younger brother, Ramon, is not too far behind. And Don Quixote as a person, according to some rumors, Suruna, he is also a bit of an, not necessarily a shaman, but he is able to speak to the spirits of the deceased, supposedly, and is able to obtain power similar in that vein.
Oh my god, he's just like me for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm willing to hear it out.
Well, she's gonna look at Haruno and say, I don't know about Haruno, but I'm not particularly the best when it comes to sneaking and doing covert operations, but waiting until nightfall will probably be for the best.
I have also been out of practice when it comes to infiltration.
I don't know. I do have a few spells that can hide where we are. Then we could at least get a jump on a few of the guards and knock them out. Or, well, you knock them out. I'd just be there to support
Route you all what?
Tsunami!
Well, it only raises the water level by 10 feet. Oh, but could I stack it?
It depends on where you concentrate it. Because this area
Percy,
50
it's
feet by
50
50 feet.
It's 50 by 50. So, like, hold on.
Because the area that matters most would be this Bailey here.
Yeah, so what's the elevation between this, hold on, I gotta go back to, between here and here?
I'd probably say like 10 feet.
Okay. Wait, it's really funny, actually. Hold on.
I mean, hey, if you're cooking, keep cooking. I'm not gonna stop you.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Hold on. You know what? Mythic point. Mythic reroll. What?
Oh no.
What?
As
No! My flavor! Please! I have to have a reaction!
Oh, what's your reaction?
Wait. Percy, I don't like this result. Rewrite.
Go for it.
This has gone horribly wrong. Oh God, sir, the fog, help me. This has gone terribly wrong.
Oh,
That's with mythic proficiency, so it's actually a 32.
all right. So, as the fog rolls in, and Ramon Rivera is kind of squinting his eyes, and he goes, "Damn fog! When did this roll in?" As all of you make your way past his periphery, and you do see that there is a small entrance door over here. And so I'll say situate your tokens like right up here.
All right, Percy. What's the? I love spellcasting, dude. Dude, spells are awesome.
Yeah, no, that worked incredibly well.
Resonance coming from it.
It is, and as you kind of like sensing it, you are taken back to the Sengoku era for a brief moment, where certain soldiers were equipped with magic trinkets to sort of activate upon Moonlight. It's sort of like grand ritual where they appear to be regular people during the day, but during the night when the yokai are out, they carry these trinkets, and it will summon forth their power. Perhaps not quite the first generation of Moonlight Sentinels, but probably like the third or like the second or third. And you're taken back to the modern day, and it appears that these magical girls are just carrying on the tradition of that old order used to be a part of. Activate upon Moonlight. It's sort of like grand ritual where they appear to be regular people during the day, but during the night when the yokai are out, they carry these trinkets, and it will summon forth their power. Perhaps not quite the first generation of Moonlight Sentinels, but probably like the third or like the second or third. And you're taken back to the modern day, and it appears that these magical girls are just carrying on the tradition of that old order used to be a part of.
Yeah, Arno will like place a hand on the strong box and then just put it in his spacious pouch.
Gotcha. There's no physical item for it, but and I'm not too worried about your bulk for it to be too much of a consideration. But
Yeah, there's like 50. Yeah, there's like 50 bulk capacity.
yeah. But yeah, she doesn't appear inside the building, but you see Avantia, this very timid, elven-looking girl, kind of looking in. She kind of like pokes her head in. She goes, okay, and she closes the door. She notices the water kind of slipping in. Oh no! She closes the door.
Okay, let's not push her luck.
No, that's... Serena will do one final glance to see if there's anything that they could take.
Let's see. There appears to be... Now this is entirely up to you guys, but it will signal that at least something is gone. But there is what appears to be the here. Let me double check here.
If I got their faces right, I remember them. I only saw them briefly, but when the tavern was attacked by Kaida's sister, there were 2 Cometian guards. Or no, 3 of them, I believe. 3 Cometian guards, and they were specifically working for my uncle. They're also working with Portola, and I found a note that was written in Cometian for my written to my uncle.
Also, who was it that wanted to kill Kaido Fukumoto?
It was
No worries, Bruno's gonna bring that up too, yeah.
Oh, you go ahead. But nice work, you two. I honestly had no doubt that you wouldn't make the best of your abilities to sneak past these dumb mercs.
So, Percy, can we add on one more thing?
What's up?
Before Saruna left, could she have left a tiny gold pouch? Like a tiny pouch full of gold for this man's dry cleaning?
Yeah. Yeah. We could say that.
How much would that be?
It'd probably be like 6 gold.
Saruna will leave 10 gold pieces. So Saruna will leave 10 gold pieces in a hastily written note in very pretty and nice handwriting. For your clothes. Sorry.
This woman who's sitting on your husband's lap.
Saruna will look to Zane and say, I mean, if you're fine with another woman being on your lap. She will kind of like look away.
He'll cast
That's
a message cantrip with his ring. He'll say, "Don't worry, Saruna. This is just a temporary thing. You'll always be number 1 priority."
She does not respond. She is upset that he is not backing her up in this instance.
He'll tap on Sapphire's like thighs. He'll say, "All right. I think you've played around enough jokes around with Saruna. She'll click her tongue and she'll move out to the side and let Saruna sit."
That's right. Saruna doesn't like to be to have princess privileges all that often, but you know what? When she can, she'll use it.
This is just a temporary thing. You'll always be number 1 priority.
She does not respond. She is upset that he is not backing her up in this instance.
He'll tap on Sapphire's like thighs. He'll say, "All right. I think you've played around enough jokes around with Saruna. She'll click her tongue and she'll move out to the side and let Saruna sit."
That's right. Saruna doesn't like to be to have princess privileges all that often, but you know what? When she can, she'll use it.
And with that, all of you make the voyage back to the as of unnamed ship that Patras the Pious works as the bosun, and you will make your way back to Portola Harbor, not Portola Harbor, the Rebellions Revelry Harbor.
And then he will come back with the lockbox.
Very well.
It has been a tradition from back in Sengoku era. The Moonlight Sentinels wore these trinkets to empower themselves during the nighttime to fend off yokai and monsters that would threaten the lands of Yamato. It would have fallen into the hands of unworthy souls had we not intervened. But I think you have earned these, and he's gonna pull out the trinkets and is it like badges or?
Yeah, here actually I can
Like
show it
badges
off.
or?
Yeah, here actually I can show it off. Because each of these girls are on their main art they are actually wearing them. So let me go ahead. So for instance, if I post Eris's full art in Foundry, you can actually make out the for her it's like it's the piece that ties together her mantle on her shoulders. Here's Sakura. It's just a chance for me to show off the art I got. It's pretty cool. For Sakura, it's on the belt, and I think it's for Sapphire, it's like connected to her skirt. So it's like they're kind of gold and white. They're like white and gold emblems or sigils or trinkets. As each of them take hold into it with a newfound knowledge that you are giving them. Kind of gold and white. They're like white and gold emblems or sigils or trinkets. As each of them take hold into it with a newfound knowledge that you are giving them.
May these serve you in your crusade against darkness, and may Tsukiyami light your path.
All three of the girls look at the trinkets, look at you, and they will proceed to give the two of you, very deep bows as they thank you all silently for this act of heroism and selflessness.
So Saruna will hold up a hand and say, you need it not bow. Just friends helping out friends, is all.
With newfound powers, with newfound allies, and with newfound equipment, you feel confident going into Halloween night against the forces of the Shizano Ikari, the Portola group, who might be overreaching, and of course, the Ringmaster Panem, Glenn O'Donegan, as well as the combined forces of whatever's going on with the Devil Mephistopheles. There is a number of factions all vying for what appears to be control over the heart of Edo. And as all of you balance life, work, casual work, tavern work with adventuring work, Halloween will approach sooner than later. And with that, we will end Season 3 on that happy note.